Yeah, Kyle been my homie, man. You know what the fuck going on.
We're, going at Timo. You and Timo had a situation. And I believe Memo 600 as well. Can you talk about what that was about?
Well, you can't say I was going at him because I never spoke on it.
Okay.
Like, this honestly be the first time I ever say anything about it on the internet.
Okay.
But I don't know, like, it's weird because I get along with most people. You feel me?
Right.
But the people that I don't get along with, they all like the same type of people. They all like, if you pay attention, they don't get along with many people. Like, they be problematic. So like,
right.
Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, the situation with Timo, I couldn't even tell you why we into it. I can't even say we into it. I can't even tell you why we had the words we had, cause I honestly don't understand.
Right.
I just left Atlanta doing an interview with the nigga.
Right.
By the time I got back to Chicago and told him I'm dropping it, he, fuck you, dick sucking ass cameraman, I ain't fucking with you, this and that. And only thing I could think is me and this artist named Nutso had fell out. We did an interview too. Like, y'all know the backstory on that shit, but that shit crazy that interview even happened. But long story short, me and Nutso fell out. I don't want to talk about exactly what happened. It's basically like over interview type shit. I did some shit with Zay. He felt like I was picking sides, not fucking with them.
Okay.
In reality, it wasn't that. I just didn't know who he was. Like, I ain't finna just,
Right.
And we had words. That shit got kind of wild. You feel me? Like, it was a point in time, like, if I seen him from what he said, it was gonna be that. And I was assuming that coming back to me, but shout out my boy Benzo. He a mutual person that's thorough. I can fuck with Benzo. We was locked up together.
Okay.
But like, he basically was on some, look, bro, ain't nobody got hurt behind this shit. Ain't nobody died. I know you. I know him. Y'all both good people. Like, dead that shit. And I'm kind of skeptical at first because I'm like, I don't trust dude. You don't know what the fuck. You don't know what we just said to each other. You feel me? And he was saying like, nah, folks ain't known that. He getting money. His head different now. He ended up putting us on the phone and we chopped it up. And I still ain't really trusted on bro, but I ended up linking up with him and I put up by myself on bro. And it was love. But when we fell out, Timo just started acting weird. So I guess, I don't know if that's just people or what, I don't know what happened. But when that happened, he started acting weird. Like, I couldn't explain what the fuck happened. He just started tweaking. And then started posting on the internet, talking crazy. But like, that's another nigga that if you look, he be getting to it a lot of people. Like, I don't know if it's true, but I just seen he might have got kicked out of OTF for stealing some money or something, some shit like that. I don't know if it's true though, don't take my word for it, but like,
right.
It's like the niggas I be getting to is niggas like that. Like, they problematic. They go around and don't get along with nobody. You feel me? But other than that, it don't be no issue. Memo, I don't know what the situation is with Memo. I don't got no bad blood towards Memo. Me and Memo, same thing. Right after the interview, literally right after the interview, that bitch dropped. And he got the DM me just tweaking. But that's because when it dropped, I don't remember who it was. Some dudes was hitting me up, basically trying to do an interview. That was from the Hunters. I forgot what hood they saying they from. And they was on his ass, basically saying like, I ain't gonna say what they were saying. I ain't trying to spread that. But basically they saying some shit. And they was trying to do an interview, and I'm telling them like, bro, I'll do an interview with y'all, but if the purpose of the interview was just to expose him, I ain't really trying to do that. Like, do y'all rap? This ain't what my brand about. I'm trying to promote something. Like, it don't matter what it is. You could be a singer, dancer. So they like, yeah, a couple of us do, but not for real. I'm like, all right, if y'all got rappers and y'all for real, we could rap, and we worked out a deal. I don't want to say what, but we worked out an exchange or whatever. And I was telling them like, I'm not gonna stop y'all from saying whatever y'all gotta say, but just don't make the purpose of the interview to, try to expose a nigga, especially a nigga I just worked with,
Right.
And once I agreed to do the interview and shit, I guess they screenshotted our messages and posted it and said like, shout out 16 interview coming soon. I think I might even reposted it. And Memo DM me and said something like, on Lil Steve, tweak if you want. And I don't know what it was. Bro, what you mean? He like, I seen no messages, this and that. I'm like, you telling me you seen the messages like I said something wrong. Like, I actually was trying to look out for you, you feel me? Like, because they was saying some crazy shit, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to just. That's like it don't feel right to me just trying to kill a nigga character for no reason. So like I was really trying to help the nigga, but I never even got to tell him that because he got aggressive, started talking crazy, so I wasn't finna get to explain myself at that point. But I don't really think there's no real beef with him. Like that shit was 2019. That shit, little shit.
Okay.
We ain't talked since then.
Okay.